so here we go. Let's go. Wachenröder, you guys got the guide ready, right? I'm not gonna look like an idiot.
Oh, you're gonna look like an idiot no matter what.
You're gonna look like an idiot no matter what. You got.
All right, let's do it.
Actually, no. I like the Santa hat, but
I'm not dumb. I promise.
I've disappeared. I've disappeared. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, crap.
It's cool. No, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm still here in audio.
I know next to nothing about this game. This is one that a lot of people have asked me to look into because they claim it's so close to Shining Force 3 and it's built on the Shining Force 3 engine.
Yeah, they're wrong.
Yeah, they're wrong. Even our boy Sega Lord X, he's out there sharing that lie.
Yeah, no, it's not. But look at that start. Look at that start screen. Wait.
I do have to say, yeah, as Lacquerware points out, I do like the music in this game.
Oh god, guys, we're doing Matrix stuff. Uh-oh, Dave is materializing into the show. Oh my god, look who is appearing.
I'm in a video game.
Dave is now in the video. Actually, let me put him in the correct seat.
Now
You can leave the chat. You don't have to, Pat. It's fine.
You sure?
your color palette now matches the game.
Yeah, there you go. I look like I was meant to be in a dystopian future game, which is basically what Tron is. Tron's very dystopian future, so shouts to Greg for calling that out. He's right. I look like a Tron character.
You look like a fool, Dave. You look like a clown. Get that clown mask on you. No, but you look good.
The graphics in this game are great.
What is that? Final Fantasy VII?
Well, I mean,
technically, you're not wrong.
It'd be impossible to say that it wasn't inspired by that, considering this came out in '98. I imagine like almost every RPG that came out in '98 was somehow inspired by Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, this is
Or Xenogears, because Final Fantasy VII was inspired by Xenogears.
Fair. So yeah, beautiful game, excellent art style, really dark story. really like it's quite a downer, but I mean it's intriguing. I will say the title Wachenröder actually means to stub guards or to snub guards, or I don't know. It basically means to like defeat guards, because Wachen means Roder. That's my best translation.
Rover-Rooter, that's my favorite place to go. If I need something rooted, I go to roverrooter.com.
I'll just say the word, okay? How it's actually pronounced. It's Wachenröder.
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 Let's get into this though, guys.
Backloader.
Alright, you guys ready?
Wachen.
You guys got the guide ready, right?
Yep. We got the
let's start this. Alright, let's do this, boys.
Let's do it.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Why?
Wait, what?
Well, this is in English. What is going on here? What is my disc image? I swear to God,
in English?
I got this and I got the thing and like I got it like the Japanese copy of it and I ripped this. Why is this in English? What is going on?
Did you like use magic to like finagle it into the game? How did you insert this into the game?
I didn't insert anything. I ripped the disc.
You're damn right. Knight of Dragon inserted it into the game. That's no, seriously, like Knight, you gotta say something.
What is going on?
You guys are enjoying the moment. I'm just watching the chat, seeing how their reaction is.
No, seriously, like I was kind of surprised because while we're doing the bulk slash stream the other day, and you know they were talking to Crouching Mouse, and Knight comes alongside in a private chat, and he's just like, don't show anybody this, but he like shows me the title, and I'm just like, what the, like, okay, like I've been asking you for how long, and you've been telling me that it's like too hard, and then all of a sudden you just do it. Like, but it has been hard, right?
Oh, it definitely hasn't been all of a sudden I just do it. No. I've been tinkering at this thing all year.
It seems like it was all of a sudden.
Okay,
so
it came out of nowhere
all year. Yeah.
Why did you keep this a secret? Now we're only 4 people in chat, and I was about to ask, oh, this is probably just one of those which are only in Japanese, and I can't play it. And suddenly, why is this in English?
Because this is my gift to everybody who sticks with the show.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. And the best part, I think you should announce it tonight. We're going to tell the people, when can they get their hands on this?
Greg is like, this game can kind of be a downer.
Yeah, so
no kidding.
My goal with this is to get this into everybody's hand. A very rough draft, first version for Christmas next Friday. Like, the version you guys have is not the same version that I have. I had to give you guys the safe version that doesn't crash. Because there's just the way they designed this game, there's a lot of text. English side, whereas everything's kanji on the Japanese side, so it's smushed.
Right.
And so the game crashes a lot. So I had to give you guys the safe version.
Can you chill it with the output? I need to play Bulk Slash, I need to play Wachenröder, I need to play Sakura Wars.
No.
No.
I have a Master Freeze, right.
So this right here, what's happening right here is a stream, right? It's like text is flying at you and you can't control the speed, right? It's just coming at you. Right,
no, I control it. Like, I control it, like, I hit the button.
Okay, well, wait, wasn't there... Was it just was it in the beginning when they were like telling you this is a story and everything like that?
Yeah,
wasn't that
that's
part
automated.
Just a stream? Okay, and that's a little fast, to be honest with you.
I read it fine, but I'm a fast reader though.
Okay. Well, I am too, but it was last night. It was late last night, and I was like, okay, this is really fast. I have to like keep up. Now these parts, it's just, you know, you control the text advancement. But I do notice what Knight's saying, how like the text kind of goes outside of the margin of the
and it's hard
area
to see,
because
read
there's
it.
just so much text. Oh yeah, the color needs to be changed on this text, but
well, yeah, in some of these scenes, I still have to expand that box size.
Yeah,
imagine going through these lines one by one, because that little black area, that's just one line of text.
Right.
So I increased the area size. I just got to increase the background. When working with this in Yaba, that dark gray area doesn't even exist. So I see next to nothing. So I have to debug this part on like a Mednafen or actual hardware, which is even more of a pain.
You must have a fun time playing with the contrast on your monitor.
Now you're not looking for a team for this, right? You're just like Supermaning this thing, right?
Yeah, as of right now, it's just me. Okay. Right now, my goal is just to get everything documented and filled out. This way, when we take if I take a second stab at it, we can go through, clean up the text,
right?
And I'll have something for who knows, myself or a bunch of people to properly make it. Because the translation we have out there right now, that's just like a straight, direct Japanese translation.
Right. Transliteration, basically.
Yeah.
It's like not localized at all. So you're basically this kid who grows up in this really effed up, you know, future society where like there's ash and smoke in the sky. There's no sun.
Corporations fucked over the world. Screwed up the world, sorry.
Corporations effed over the world. You're trouble breathing and stuff like that. There's this sickness called heavy water sickness. Your sister has it. Like, what is it? Painful to be in the sunlight? Is that what it was?
Yeah, like your skin burns.
Her skin burns, almost like a vampire, basically. She feels like spiders all over her skin and everything like that. Somehow he doesn't have it. So it's kind of like he's afflicted by. It's almost more painful for him because he has to watch his sister die while he's perfectly healthy, and his dad is Do you get the impression that his dad just doesn't care, or that
His dad,
dad's just
his
like,
dad. I think his dad is just so emotionally drained. He
Yeah.
just loses his his
Yeah.
will. Like I equivalent this game to a civilization of lethargy is the best way I can describe it.
Michael, it's an isometric strategy RPG. So it's kind of like it would kind of be like Final Fantasy Tactics ish. You have like it's a steampunk kind of thing. So you've got like steam powered weapons, and you need to use like certain skills and stuff like that to hone your abilities with the weapons and stuff like that. Not a visual novel, but lots of text, lots of walls of scrolling text, but very deep and quite depressing story. But again, it's like as depressing as it is, it's also incredibly like engrossing in terms of like just how crazy effed up it is.
Yeah. In all honesty, the way that I played this last night to capture footage.
Yeah,
and
same.
like
Well,
I
not
don't
to capture footage.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know if we're gonna make it to the first battle today unless I skip through a bunch of stuff.
You should. We're kind of paraphrasing it. So you should just mash that button and get to the battle so that folks can see. I think there are interesting. So you mentioned something about the guy who did this is like a musician. And I noticed that he makes references to like King Crimson, like
Yeah, actually, the musician did. The guy from I forgot what band it was did music for the game.
It was
I think
King Crimson, I thought.
Yeah, he was in King Crimson, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then they mentioned King Crimson as like a character or a.
It's a town name, I believe.
It's a town. Yeah.
Yeah.
They named the city King Crimson, which is great.
That's also a JoJo villain from Part 5 of JoJo, King Crimson.
Yeah.
So is this an exclusive for the Saturn?
Yeah,
This is exclusive. Yep. Another Saturn exclusive.
locked in Japan.
This is not like a PlayStation 1 text script.
No, this is so. I'll say it again, but there's a guy named Glenn, and do you know his wife's name? Knight.
Oh, I had it, but I don't have it right now.
Okay, so I guess he and his girlfriend, or he and this other girl, who kind of came together through the partnership of translating this game in the form of a document, like a game fac, over on GameFAQs.com, and they got married, and they're still married to this day. And this is kind of like what brought them together, is the translation of this game. And this document has been like the de facto translation that folks have been using to play this game, to play through this game. And so Knight just basically took the text and was able to hack it into the game. But I say hack because it just doesn't seem straightforward like games like I don't know, like Bulk Slash or even Castlevania. You would say this is like much harder than it was to do Castlevania?
Oh, this one definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get into the back end a little bit later.
Yeah, I just want to say real quick that this game doesn't mess around. It has cursing.
There is no god.
Like, this line right here is the most like melodramatic thing ever. Like this sets the tone for this. This is a grim world, my friends. Like I think this is even worse than Midgar. Like Midgar is bad, but this is like people are dying horrendously here.
I get the Midgar. I do get the Midgar vibe, though. Yeah. So I don't know if they were just being developed simultaneously without knowledge of each other, or if there was actual inspiration.
This came out after Final Fantasy VII because Fantasy dropped in. It came out in '97. This came out in '98.
Yeah. Okay. So there definitely could have been inspiration.
When did Xenogears come out? Because Xenogears is also pretty dark and has some dark themes.
No, I definitely hear you. And again, Xenogears. You really want me to check on that?
Great line. But yeah, the follower is a POS, which I'm not gonna say what the S stands for, piece of something, but it was the first line in that one thing I hold.
Xenogears was 98, so yeah, so the medicine doesn't. Yeah, you're right. The dad just kind of has given up. He's just to the point where he just is like waiting for her to die.
Yeah, pretty much.
they can't afford to spend their money on the medicine, and the medicine again seems to be a placebo. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna run through these, but we'll just tell you the story as it's going. So far, you know, it's still there's a placebo. She wants her to read that story that he read earlier, and then we'll get to the other scene. I'll skip through that as well, but we'll give you a background.
But she continues to have like these seizures or these episodes, and they're getting closer in frequency.
Exactly. She's
so
definitely
he goes
dying.
out. He needs to go find some way to be what do you call it? Like a white knight? Was it like a knight of dragon?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, that's pretty much what a knight of dragon is.
He's her knight of dragon.
Did it seriously just... Is the name of the city seriously Violent City Slum Area?
It is. Violent City. That's the name of it,
yep.
Yeah.
Violent City. Yep. Hey, man, you know what? We got Jesus Town in Hokkaido. Now we got Violent City.
And King Crimson.
And King Crimson. Yep.
But yeah, no, basically what he wants to do now is he wants to join the competition. So I guess he wants to make money and become a victor knight. So he's gonna meet with his men and black people to join this competition. What he's doing right now.
Yes. Now, I want to check on this. The art style in this game, and again, like as an artist, I kind of hone in on this stuff. But the hand drawn images, even used as like the speech. The faces for avatars for the characters, and then also the hand-drawn artwork for the ads and stuff looks a lot like the same person that did Groove On Fight. You know, and I remember thinking that last night, but I didn't actually look it up. So Groove On Fight.
I thought the same thing.
It looks like it's the exact same artist that did Groove On Fight. So I have to look up who the artist was. See here.
Yeah, so
artist,
now that
Range Murata.
Dave's favorite scene with Khalif.
Oh yeah, poor Khalif. He never gets his memories.
Rip. Yeah, so basically the weapons that he has is called a sledge. It's basically like a sword that you can rev up, kind of like the one guy from Devil May Cry sword. I forgot his name is. It's not Virgil. It's the other guy.
Oh my God!
What's his name? Whoever knows in the chat, the other guy that's not Virgil or Dante.
Dude, I called that. Wachenröder, Groove On Fight, Animatrix, Last Exile. He's done a ton of stuff. We actually wouldn't call this game steampunk though. According to this, it's diesel punk.
That makes sense. It kind of has the same vibe as Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Which definitely has that diesel vibe. Is that like diesel, like the rapper, or?
No, it's like instead of things running on Steam, it's more like they're running, because Steam actually would make for a much cleaner society. No, it's diesel punk. Everything's running on like dirty diesel.
Yeah.
You know?
Nero, that was the character's name. Nero. He had the rev up sword. So.
Yeah. So the artist his name is Range Murata.
Got a lot of range.
He's got range. Worked for Atlas. Power Instinct. He's done the Animatrix.
Oh wow, Animatrix, dang, that was a good one.
Yeah, Spy Fiction, Attack on Titan, Copcraft. But yeah, definitely same artist. You can kind of tell, and I almost thought that he did the art for Pulirula. No, not Pulirula. That other, can't remember what it was called, but it doesn't matter because he wasn't.
I did have a question real quick. I don't know if it's just me, but there's on the side of the screen, you guys can't see it because I cut it off. There's a blue border on the side of each side of the screen that goes like from black to blue. Do you see that as well on your thing, Knight?
Yeah, that's normal. That's the background.
Yeah, you mean on this screen right now?
Yeah. You can't see it on mine. Yeah. Okay. Is that like one of those off-screen things? Like if you have a CRT, you won't see it?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
No. This is one of those games. This is one of those games where the where the play field is like this. See, like that. All of the graphics and the 3D play field is almost kind of like an isometric box, I guess, and it just kind of floats over this like gradient background. That's actually normal. That's in the game. It's just weird. It's like a maybe they didn't
he's
have
talking about the bottom right corner then.
Yeah, he's talking about the bottom right corner. That blue
because
thing, right?
it extends on both sides of the screen.
Oh, right. Okay, check this out. This is sad. How old are you?
16.
16. He's like, okay, kill this guy. Like, you're 16 years old. And he's just like, kill this random person behind
kill this guy
me.
behind me. What the hell?
Yeah. That's like the test that he has to pass. But this guy behind him, his name is Khalif, right? My name is Khalif.
Where's Khalif?
I fight today to regain my lost memory.
Are you ready?
Are you ready, boy? Oh, well.
You dead.
You dead.
JR, I'll have a copy of this, or a version of this out for Christmas on next Friday, and then I'll have another version for the contest.
Cool.
Yeah. So the also I noticed that 2 people mentioned that the guitar sounds a lot like David Gilmour's from Pink Floyd. So I appreciate people like it does it does sound like the Vision Bell, right? Is that just me?
Yeah,
Not
no,
this horse.
I mean, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing what you mean.
Yeah. The only complaint I have is that they don't let you play these Battlefield things for like a tutorial. Like he goes in this arena and he has to fight all these people. They don't let you play that out. You just fight like some random guy in the side streets. In all honesty, I actually got a game over from that one.
From the first battle?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to heal them.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. You have to balance a bunch of stuff because, oh yeah, here's your sister. Looks like she's going through a heroin withdrawal. No, I don't know.
Jesus,
what's going on.
Slight burning her.
Anyway, so yeah. Oh man, you come back to your room and there's like blood spatter on the wall. You're like, what the hell?
Kind of reminds me of Mother 3 almost.
So what does that insinuate? Does that insinuate that the father like put her out of her misery, or that her brain exploded?
Is there blood on the wall? I just thought the bed was missing.
I mean, no, there's blood on the wall. Unless she like coughed up blood or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that insinuates, but I was thinking it was like an old Yeller kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I think she just died. She died literally yesterday. That's some dark stuff.
Yeah, it's dark. So so when you're fighting, you have like a lot of options. You can use the double cross swords, you know, and I would use that
3D one.
Yeah, you do that one, and that does a lot of damage, but it doesn't heat up your weapon nearly as much as like the gauge one. The gauge one is cool, where you can ramp up the gauge and then do like a big strike, but then it heats up your weapon, and you have a choice to either continue. Oh, and you can save. Okay, so status and stuff is not translated yet, I take it.
Yeah,
that's not.
And then also show the data. Yeah, so you got.
It only saves with the system RAM. That's weird.
Cartridge.
No, it won't let me. It won't let me select system RAM. That's weird.
Not enough space.
Maybe.
Oh, I was able to select it yesterday. No
I guess maybe I don't have enough space on mine.
Oh, maybe you don't have enough space. Okay, that's fine. And you can also save during the battles too, which is cool that they allow that. So yeah, you can do the.
I think we might have had a crash.
Is it like a Fire Emblem thing where you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wasn't anticipating you guys saving.
Oh well,
I did not include that part.
Okay.
I saved successfully last time.
But I saved on emulator. So I didn't do it on real hardware. That might be part of the thing.
It was weird. I saved last night and it worked, but I saved today and it didn't. It crashed.
Can you fire it up and just load your save?
No, it won't let me continue. I tried that last night. It crashed.
Okay.
Is the in battle save like a Fire Emblem save where it's a temporary save and you...
Yes. Yeah, it's a different save than your in dialogue save.
So I don't think it lets you save scum though. sadly.
Okay, so when you are in battle, though, the cool thing is, so you know the little happy face wait thing? You can wait and cool down your weapon, but it also takes away a lot of your move points, so you can't move. One thing I noticed that worked really well is attacking the enemy and then backing away.
Hey, you got
and then
blue this time.
Wait, what?
The background's blue.
Weird.
wait, what?
It was
Oh,
just-
the
It was
text
just showing the
background?
one line before. Now the whole thing's showing. Anyway, continue.
Well, more interesting stuff that Knight is going to have to mess around with.
Live on air. This is what's half the fun,
Live
guys.
on air. Yeah, it's crazy because there were some differences playing this in SSF than playing it on what I'm seeing you do now on real hardware, but it's interesting.
Yeah, this is real hardware using a associator.
Yeah.
Vogel, which is what is Vogel? I think that's Bird. Yeah, Bird.
Well,
Und die Vogel singen nicht mehr.
How are we on time? We got
Got plenty. Got
plenty of time. Yeah, just mash those
through
buttons.
7.
Mash those buttons and get back in it. So yeah, I mean the battle system is cool. It takes some getting used to. Definitely, having the use of like a manual that you could actually look at that was translated would definitely help. But yeah, I gamed over the first time and then I went back in and I was able to beat the first battle once I got the hang of like what all you were supposed to do.
Yeah, I was pretty confused. I didn't know. I got the heat and I thought it was like some special attack. I didn't know I had to I didn't know how to retreat and come down.
So Shadow Mask is down to do audio editing. Shadow Mask, you still need to work on Death Mask. But no, I'm sure nobody's gonna say no to any help. I don't know what kind of audio editing you would need if this.
Yeah,
was just
this would be like more just replacing text.
Localization, yeah. Yeah, some of it's funny. Some of feel free, Greg. Feel free to come join us if you want to talk. So some of the writing I did notice. Night, I noticed that some of the writing is a little like weird, like some of the sentence structures, and I'm not like most of it is fine. Most of it's fine, but I noticed like
there's some misspellings too.
I'm a stickler for grammar, for good grammar, and I noticed that like some of the sentences like didn't really read perfectly. But again, like that's just coming straight from the guide, coming straight from the.
Yeah, there actually was a typo that is in there too.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that.
I noticed that.
But like I said, I'm not complaining because this is the first alpha.
Oh yeah, I mean there's quite a few things that change. Like one of the limitations I have is I only get 18 characters per row.
Right.
And then I get 4 columns that I put in for the stories and 3 here. With the exception of this part, that stupid arrow, I can't move that. So I get 17 in that last one. And then on top of that, some of these have faces. So I have to go through and move the faces, otherwise I get even less text. So
and there's no other way around it.
I mean, that's a future thing. I have to go in and rewrite the entire thing to do a variable width font, so that I get more space, more characters per row.
Yeah.
Because it's either that or I have like half words going from one row to the other, and I don't like that design. So you just get more boxes to push through.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes. Can you actually control how many boxes there are, so you don't have to... Like, you're able to control that, so you don't have to specifically... Okay, I have to go through 5 boxes, so I need 5 boxes with the text? Or can you, like, have infinite?
Yeah, you can have it. The way it works is, I have this program that I wrote that just takes the script and formats to what I need. So it'll do, 887, and then new bubble, I call it. 887, new bubble.
So you wrote a tool to kind of automate.
Oh, I have like 5 or 6 tools I had to write for this game. The way these files are all structured, it's a mess. Because it's like 5 zip files within each other that you have to unpack just to get to the text. and the encoding they used is not something normal to translation. They used AI compression, which I don't understand why, because it doesn't really compress the files that much. I'm thinking somebody they're just like, oh, we have this new compression, I gotta play with it.
Mm-hmm.
But they use what's called byte pair encoding. It came out in like 93, 94, I want to say.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, it was designed for AI, but somebody here decided to use it.
Somebody paid for the tools and they were gonna use it. God damn it!
That's probably it. Yeah. And so it hasn't been a fun experience, but I can tell you this is nothing like Shining Force 3. Shining Force 3 was very simple. All the assets were well designed. Like in this game, I could easily break it with anything. Throw in a period somewhere, game will break. So I have to do what I'm doing, play through the game and just work on the translation scene by scene.
Yeah.
Like that intro, that took me like a week to do.
Speaking of which, did we want to misspell something that was on the Wikipedia page that you said that was Shining Force 3? It said Shining Force 3 uses the same engine as this game.
Yes.
Do you want to spell that?
Yes, please. We need to use these guys as a trusted source and get that rumor out that they're claiming this game was built on the Shining Force 3 engine.
It is not true.
I've been through both of these sets of code. There is almost nothing comparable.
Knight is the guy. If anybody knows anything about Shining Force 3, it's Knight.
Here's what we're gonna do. Send me a quote, like in the text. I'm gonna put out an article right after this video is over. Send me a quote saying like what's wrong with it, and I'll be like, this is like people. One of the things people incorrectly assume is that this is based on Shining Force 3. This is what Knight says. Quote that, and it'll be on our site, and we could try to submit it as a reliable source.
There you go.
So just text it. Tell me how to text in our chat that we have, and you'll be good to go.
So sorting out Saturn bullshit since I don't know when you're on 2016.
Is that when you started Shining Force 3 translation for scenarios 2 and 3?
No, I started Shining Force 3 back in 2005, 6.
All right, dispelling Saturn since 2005. Yeah. Wow. So you know your stuff. Dang.
I was talking about the SHIRO show, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2017.
Yeah.
2017. And how Knight also said Tokimeki Memorial from Konami was very badly coded. What's worse, this or
Tokimeki?
Yeah, Tokimeki.
I have no idea what that game is, so I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not gonna save. I'm gonna exit.
Art of Noise. That's what it said on the map. 4 winters later, a young man arrived in the imperial city King Crimson. He found himself in a city of poverty-stricken. Art of Noise, I guess is the name of the city. The city has always been stagnant because of the sky. The gray fragments fluttering. Oh yeah, there's like soot and like gray. Germinate.
Is Germinate turning people into Germans or adding germs?
Germinate. Imperial City.
Back alley brawl.
Carol. What are you doing to me, bastards?
I like this guy's helmet. It kind of reminds me of
Yeah, I know. He's got a crazy helmet.
Like Marvel superheroes.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what I thought
too.
too.
You're gonna die. I'm sorry, but you're gonna die. Miss Carol, the maid.
Sorry, am I going too fast?
No, it's fine.
No,
I like this guy's face.
Even though you're a woman.
Turning people into Germans is Germanize, not Germanize. Oh god.
Deutschanize.
With an A.
Get away. Is it like are they in a maid cafe? What? Oh, they're in some kind of bar.
Yeah, they're outside. Now we're inside the bar.
Sweet, thanks for that quote. I'll put that in the article as soon as this is done.
This is unfamiliar to me. He's picking on you. Lucian. Oh, by the way, your name is Lucian, which reminds me of Sword and Sorcery, Lucian's Quest, the 3DO game.
Kind of reminds me of Lucas and it's kind of funny because it's similar hairstyle and similar family like a family member dying. I guess spoilers. Your mom dies in Mother 3 in the first like scene. So, spoilers if you want to play Mother 3. Sorry about that. You had about 15 years to play that, so.
Hey, you gave him a head start.
I didn't finish that because I heard it has such a horrible ending, but now they're making a fan Mother 4, and maybe it has a more positive ending, so maybe I'm gonna finish Mother 3.
Yeah. I like how they say like, see us, let's take this outside, and you just like walk slowly outside. You're like, okay. And somehow they get outside way ahead of you, and they get killed, and you just like come out late. I'm just like, what kind of, how is like taking a fight outside work like that?
Yes. Yes is the question, and the answer.
There is no translation for those kanji.
Translation is but.
So yeah, these guards they surround Carol, and here's the weird helmet guy. Who the hell are these bastards?
Nice. He just saw 69.
Most of these names can be traced to somewhere, but I could not find the reference to Belbet yet. The guy that did most of the work claims that it was from Velvet Revolver, but that band did not come out till well after this game was made.
Gonna be honest, Velvet Revolver kind of sucks.
2000. That's besides the point.
No, I think it makes sense.
All right.
Are you sure they didn't like do gigs before that?
Come on, spam that button.
Were they known enough? I mean,
it was Slash's band.
Before that.
Well, this came out in '98, and Slash was out of Guns N' Roses like '96, I think, right?
You guys are the music guys.
I don't know, Dave. You'd know better than I am. I'm not a GNR guy.
I'm not a Guns N' Roses fan.
Okay, R.I.P.
So
we don't know.
We don't know. Sorry, I do know the "Take Me Down to the Paradise City." Yeah, I know that song, but I know that song because of that movie with I don't even remember the guy's name. It was Can't Hardly Wait, I think, where the guy that looks like Pat gets up on the table and sings that song at the party.
Don't give people ideas,
he doesn't
Dave.
look like Pat. He looks like your brother.
Yeah, don't give him ideas. I'm already getting McLovin references, so.
You're always getting McLovin? Yeah, no, you don't look anything like McLovin.
No, definitely not McLovin.
My driver's license it does, but me right now I don't.
He'd have to shave the beard to get a fair evaluation.
I don't know if I would show my driver's license on stream, but I don't want to.
No, don't do that.
I don't want to get doxxed.
You don't need to. You do not need to do that. Everybody's gonna write down your address and
they'll send me Saturn stuff.
Oh, we could ask Xenos to translate that part for us.
Is it Gunber or whatever?
Glühbirne, that's a light bulb.
Interesting. I didn't know that's what it's called.
All right, so yeah, this takes a while, and you got this kid who's like hanging out on the awning, on the building awning, and I guess he's just taking bets on who's gonna die.
Yeah, I think they're related to the girl.
He just mistook the girl for his dead sister, and then God really piped up, and now he wants to kill all the guys outside.
Mm-hmm.
I like the weather. It tells us it's 20 degrees Celsius
what's going
outside.
on there? There's some weird characters in there.
No, that's just the in-game Japanese still that I haven't been able to translate yet.
I absolutely hate the whole C button to do things thing.
Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. I had to take time to get used to that as well.
Is it just C and not C&A? I've only played this game on a keyboard, so
yeah,
I'm only
it's weird on a keyboard too. But anyway, you go get in front of them. You can decide which way to face. You can use two different weapon styles. That one is the gear weapon style, so you have to rev up the gear.
Oh, how do you?
Oh, you didn't rev. You gotta hold down.
Up.
I believe you have to hold down the B button to rev up the gear.
It's just hold down the down arrow.
Oh, down. You hold down. Okay, that's what it was.
What?
So okay, so go ahead and you hold the down.
Oh yeah, oops, I messed up. Hold on.
Oh, and you can use the shoulder bumpers to turn the. Yeah, so if you rev up to like a 5,
Yeah.
and you hit, then you hit with a lot of force, but you also heat up your weapon a lot.
I got you. What should I
C
go for,
for
5
confirm.
or 4?
Like, what should I go for?
Go 5 right now. You're still early.
Alright.
Just go beep, beep, boop. It's like Mario Kart.
Oops.
Or
I
like
need to end my
Sega Rally.
turn. This I'm not used to. I actually have to end my turn. So
No,
I
you don't
think-
have to end your turn yet. You still have action points.
Oh, I do?
So
Oh.
you still
Yeah,
have
no,
stuff
you
you
want
could back
turn.
away. You could do another attack. Yeah,
Do
you
another
could.
attack.
I'm just looking up when Final Fantasy Tactics came out, and it was 1997, June of 1997.
I don't think I have any extra points to do anything yet, can I? Or
Could you do something though? Could you prep
Yeah.
like go
You
just
want to do that
off?
smiley face to
Yeah. To
cool down your weapon a little bit.
of course that will
Okay.
take away all your action points. What does
That's
the
cool.
sad face do?
I think it's just cancel.
Okay, so click off on not a character but on the map, just
Yeah.
like a random square, and press. Is it start? Now from here you could save. Could you just hit on save? You don't actually have to do it. Just go data, real
Yeah.
quick.
Ooh, that might break
Now
it.
when you do this, I wanted to show Xenos that it's a completely different save, like Zeno was talking about. It's not the same save as your actual game save. It's like a temporary save. You don't have to do it, but I'm just telling you. It like because it's almost like you have to create a different save in
It's just in
battle.
his menu options.
Yeah, menu options.
Map info, yeah. As the objectives, turn with Japanese character R. It's TE 20 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that character means some kind of temperature. Maybe Wachenröder can help us here. What does that mean?
Yeah, let us know what does that character mean, Lack or where. Let us know in chat. I'll put that up for a little bit. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm down. All right. So now
Clear.
I'm
He said it means clear,
clear. I gotcha.
like clear weather.
Gotcha. Makes sense. I hate how this guy's just whacking on me.
Yeah, he's got like these claw or like this sword that like comes apart.
I'm gonna have to heal him up with my other character.
Yeah.
Wait, you could
Try
heal?
that.
I didn't think you could heal in this battle.
Apparently you can.
I did not know that.
You did not know that. Well, that helps.
I'm gonna heal again.
So-
Just
So Pat, what happens when you use the double swords?
I'll show you with him.
Yeah.
All right. So when you use
I
double
find that the double
swords,
swords, they do more damage, right?
yeah,
or
it does
they
a shit.
have
It
for
does a
me.
ton of damage, and it shows this cool cutscene. A very bloody one too. Look at how, yeah, that guy's like bleeding. You can see in there.
No, it does this because you have 3D battle turned on. Which if you have
Yeah.
it turned off, then it doesn't do that. It just shows. Yeah,
But you're missing
that's
out.
cool. Yeah, you're missing it. No, I'm just telling people so that they know that you can turn it on or off.
Move forward a bit. I want him to tank it because I can heal him up a ton, but I can't heal her
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and with those extra action points, you can actually move away from. So you can attack and then you can retreat.
Yeah.
And half of the time they won't attack you, or they won't get to you and attack you. So you almost get like a free turn, by doing that.
I'll
I
try that
noticed.
next time.
I like the animations better than the
The
Yeah,
Shining 3D.
Shining Force 3 ones, because those are just plain horrible.
Mm.
I'm
Well,
gonna have
not
her
the-
right here.
Not. I much prefer the original 2D Shining Force animations over.
I love Shining Force 3 as janky as it does look. I love the Shining Force 3 animations, especially what is it, Dantares? Dantares, yeah. When he does the skewer, like with the big joust, or like
that
bear
and
my
pull it
Arctic
down.
blast.
And turn.
How I do this fight is I just max out the temp fighting those first two guys, then cool down while those two walk to me.
Mm-hmm.
That works. Alright, I'm gonna go for him first. I'll do the max battle. I do like the cool animation. It looks very fluid.
Yeah, loads pretty quick actually too. And I don't know if it was like that on a CD or if that's just because of the satiator, but it seems like it loads pretty quick.
Yeah, for that era, that animation is pretty good. Like,
you get that scaling sprite, and then which kind of like buffers the load time for everything else. But yeah, that's cool. You got this like tidal wave. It's like tsunami tidal wave of energy. Yeah. So many people are looking forward to this game. Not gonna lie. I mean, of course, we mentioned that Princess Crown probably takes the cake for like most requested, but this is like a close second, I would say. Wachenröder is like one of those games that's like so many people are gonna appreciate this, even though I know this is like a huge headache for you. Oh man.
Oh wow. Derek
nice.
said, Derek aka Team said he shared this out and everyone's losing their minds. So I'm gonna probably get that article up ASAP. I see the Ad Knight's post into it to let people know that this is happening.
Jeez, those are some good 3D models for a Saturn that almost looks like a Dreamcast model.
Honestly, yeah, it looks pretty good for what it is.
I like that Hadoken she just did.
All those people are missing in on my gift to them, to you guys.
Yeah, we did this specifically that for like a gift for people that actually watch the streams.
I'm the only person here. Like no, the only person in chat. Like when we had bulk slashes was like 20 people, and now I'm all
but
alone.
nobody saw this coming. So I bet folks are like, shit, I'm at work. Shit, I'm at like my kid's Christmas recital.
I just imagine some dads like, you know how the dad like Homer's like reading the radio like in his kid's recital, kind of like that.
Yes.
It's a knight's power move. Like it's like a power move for a knight.
Yeah. The funny thing is I'm trying to ask for help in this game without giving it out. Like, this is the thing I needed help with the German font with, because this is a very German-themed game.
When you say without giving it out, you mean without leaking the actual?
Yes. Because remember
you're not
when
talking about like losing creative control, right?
No. I just mean people finding out that it's being worked on, because I wanted this to be a Christmas gift for everybody.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But and then we found out that, remember that one Black Matrix guy or whatever that leaked that out when I was just looking at the game? I'm like, crap, I really need to keep quiet about this.
That's true. It's like whenever you even look these days, it's like whenever you even look at a game, somebody ends up going on a forum and saying, "Oh yeah, somebody's working on this game."
Yeah, forum or famous Facebook group.
There was somebody who went on one of the forums like Sega 16 or something like that, and they were like talking about how they were translating this game, but that fell flat because they probably found out what you did, is that it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're Knight of Dragon.
Oh wow, somebody's pointing out that it actually just got colder. He told me that. I didn't even see that. I'm gonna check the stats after I kill this guy.
I wanna look at those models, how they're built.
Yeah, it dropped to 18 actually. Weird.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're using the cross swords attacks, right?
Yeah.
And those are the best attacks for you to use at this point. Yeah. The rev up attack, that's only going to get better, and that'll end up being like an OP move for you as your keen sense, as they called it. Your keen sense, you develop your sense of using the weapon throughout the game progresses, then that's going to end up being like your OP move. But right now it doesn't really do that much for you because you haven't really developed a fighting style with the weapon, or I don't know. When the man in black was trying to explain it to you, Tommy Lee Jones was trying to explain it to you, and I guess
and then he killed Will Smith.
Yeah, and then you killed Will Smith. And that was awkward and sad, but yeah, no. Essentially, like this move doesn't really do much for you.
Yeah, beat him, guys! I did it.
You did it.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping me out because I'm stupid and can't play RPGs.
They won, after all.
After all, it's just another brick in the wall.
Good. It's like,
yeah.
Can you change the speed of the text?
I can hit the A button faster.
Well, you could do that, but I'm talking about like the default speed. But anyway, you got 400G.
Word. Also, this is where the translation ends. Get ready for Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's more.
No, never mind. Well, this is where I bounce, guys, because I actually have to go. But it has been great. Thank you so much, Knight. This was an awesome Christmas present to the community.
You guys are welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's not over because it's the gift that keeps giving, because Knight is gonna have many a headache trying to finish this thing. I know that you're just at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to do.
I'm guessing TACTEV, this is not what it's supposed to have.
That's just the line number now.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Like I said, all I gotta do is go to my spreadsheet and drop it in right there.
Okay.
So yeah, this is all the lines. I thought there was some weird thing, like a weird communication method, but no, this is it.
So you got tools. You've got some tools to at least automate the process, and that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's about it. We're gonna close it out.
Yeah.
Dave has to leave, and I have to publish that article. But thanks for watching, guys. Article's gonna go up soon. Gonna get shared out. Share that out once we get that going. But thank you very much, guys. And remember, you must play Sega Saturn.
You must.